borrowed money with debt to the point where if Bitcoin drops, he's tempting fate that he gets margin called and liquidated. And everyone here in this room, I'm sure, has been liquidated once or twice on Binance or KuCoin or something like that. And, this guy is, basically daring the market to liquidate him. And every time you do that, you tend to eventually get liquidated. And so I feel like that's a really scary, dumb thing. And markets can go down for 10, 20, 30 years. People thought the stock market would never go down. Stock market would be down for 18 years in a row. It was flat for 18 years in the 80s. Never went up until 18 years of digestion happened. That's enough lifetime for you to quit crypto. A lot of people quit crypto after one bad experience. Tell me you're going to be long Bitcoin for 18 years and just holding it. I'm a true believer. It's easy to be a true believer when Bitcoin goes from 30K to 100K. It'll make anyone a true believer. Will you be a true believer if it goes from 100K to 30K? That's going to be a lot harder. It's all baked in the price now. Everybody knows about it. So the only thing that could happen is if politicians are actually not telling the truth, which would apparently shock everyone, that crypto would sell off if that happened. Well, I'm betting that politicians aren't telling the truth, one. And then I'm betting that, all the sentiment's gone. I can't sit here and tell you that what's going to happen to any asset price 10 years from now. Especially if that is such a weird asset like Bitcoin, where it's not based on cash flow. It's just sort of this money flow and sentiment thing. Tomorrow, there could be something that blows your mind and my mind 100x the way Satoshi blew people's minds. And we don't even know what it is. And it could come out and then I could say, wow, this kills Bitcoin. That hasn't happened yet. It may never happen, but it could happen literally today. And I'd have to change my mind. So that's why predictions are really hard to make. I'm willing to short 10, $20 million of Bitcoin right now and then cover, when 95K or 90K and then, make some money and move on and just keep reassessing the situation, being flat on my feet and not, over leveraged and pig-headed and, Bitcoin's going to go to 1 million no matter what. That's kind of, around the Bitcoin 2024 conference, we were sort of planning this with Trump and we were praying that Trump would give a speech and come to the conference in the first place. He did. And then we're also hoping that he'd come out and say, hey, we were hoping Elon would come too, by the way. And we were also hoping that Trump would come out and say, I pledge that upon election, I will force the US government to buy $10 billion of Bitcoin or $100 billion of Bitcoin or whatever it was. He didn't say that. And I was there. I was planning it. I was helping plan this whole thing. And it didn't work out. He didn't say that. Cynthia Lewis said it, but Cynthia Lewis isn't Trump. And when Trump goes in front of Congress and does it, look, Trump's done a lot of things over the years where he says X and then, 2 years pass and he says, it's not the time. It's not the perfect time. I need to use my political capital on something else. And just don't be surprised. You might hear that. And, what happened to my SBR? The political capital had to be used to fix taxes, and I just don't have the political capital to push forward the Bitcoin SBR. Good luck next cycle. And you're sitting there like, I donated $1 million to this guy for no reason. And if you've been around politics, that's how it goes. They lie to you. You walk out of the room thinking you're the smart guy. The politician walks out of the room knowing that he just fleeced you. So hundreds of millions of dollars get donated to these guys. They don't do anything. So I feel like, we're being played for fools if we think the catalyst is the government's going to buy our bags from us at double this price. That's crazy talk. No, it's not that. It's that we've gotten a huge price increase in Bitcoin for a long time, and it's a gigantic asset to the point where even Sailor can't move it. So, it feels toppy to me. All this good news, SBR, Sailor buying billions. We're not breaking out. Everyone kind of thought once we would break through 100, that 125 would be the next stop, right? 150 would be the next stop right away. Bitcoin kind of feels heavy to me as a trader. It's just